Hello, my name is Lizzie. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll be covering the essential steps to managing your finances and starting your investment journey. Whether you're a complete beginner or just looking to brush up on some fundamentals, this guide is for you. First things first is budgeting. Think of a budget as a roadmap for your money. It's where you plan how much you'll earn, save, and spend each month. Second is the importance of tracking finances. By keeping track of your finances, you'll avoid unnecessary debt and keep your goals in focus. Third one, the popular approach is the 50-30-20 rule. Here's how it works. Allocate 50% of your income to essentials like rent, groceries, and utilities. Spend 30% on wants, like dining out or entertainment. And finally, save or invest the remaining 20%. And at the end, sticking to this rule helps keep your spending in check while building a foundation for your future. I'm now going to explain all the options in more detail. Stay with me as we go through each one step by step, and don't forget to subscribe. As I said, first things first is budgeting. Absolutely. Budgeting is a fundamental skill that helps you take control of your finances. Imagine a budget as a clear roadmap that guides your financial journey, showing where every dollar will go and helping you make thoughtful decisions about your money. Here's a closer look at how a budget works and why it's so important. Let's break it down into 3 steps. First step is knowing your earnings, your income. Start with understanding how much money you bring in each month. This includes your salary, any freelance or part-time work, investments, or side hustles. Your income is the total amount you have to work with, so it's the foundation of your budget. It's important to be realistic and accurate with this figure to avoid overspending. Second step is tracking your spending, knowing your expenses. List all your monthly expenses. This typically falls into 2 categories. Fixed expenses. These are costs that stay the same each month, such as rent, car payments, and subscription services. And variable expenses. These fluctuate monthly, like groceries, utilities, entertainment, and dining out. By identifying where your money goes, you gain insights into spending patterns and where you might be able to save. And the third one is your savings. Set aside money for savings before spending on wants. This includes creating an emergency fund, 3 times 6 months of expenses, saving for big purchases, and investing for long-term goals, like retirement. Try to automate your savings. Transferring a set amount each payday can help you stay consistent. How to get started. Start with budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Pocket Guard. The other ways are spreadsheets in which you can create custom Excel or Google Sheets templates, and envelope system. Allocate cash into envelopes for different spending categories. After budgeting is the crucial role of financial tracking in achieving personal and financial stability. Let's talk about few benefits of financial tracking. Avoiding unnecessary debt. Tracking your finances is essential for understanding your spending habits, as it helps you see where your money is going. Avoid overspending on non-essential items, and stay within your means. By monitoring income and expenses, you can create a realistic budget that reduces the reliance on credit cards or loans for daily needs or unexpected costs. Additionally, financial tracking highlights wasteful expenses, such as unnecessary recurring costs or subscriptions, enabling you to eliminate them and prevent debt accumulation. Keeping goals in focus. Tracking finances reminds you of your financial goals, whether it's saving for a house, retirement, education, or a vacation. It ensures you allocate resources to what truly matters. Measuring progress. Regular monitoring allows you to see how close you are to reaching your goals. It's motivating to watch your savings grow or debts shrink over time. Avoiding distractions. Without tracking, it's easy to lose sight of long-term goals due to impulse spending or poor financial decisions. Tracking ensures you stay disciplined. Enabling future planning. When you understand your financial trends, you can plan for big milestones, such as buying a car, funding a business, or enjoying financial freedom. In addition, it's important to stay flexible. Life can change quickly, so your budget should be adaptable. Track your actual spending and compare it to your budget at least once a month. This helps you spot where you may need to adjust. And if you're overspending, identify areas where you can cut back. If you have extra funds, consider boosting savings or treating yourself within reason. For example, imagine someone who doesn't track their finances. They may unknowingly spend too much on dining out or entertainment, leaving little for savings. When an emergency arises, they rely on high-interest loans or credit cards, pushing them into debt. Conversely, someone who tracks their finances can identify unnecessary expenses, cut back, and allocate the savings toward an emergency fund or other goals. Over time, this discipline helps them achieve financial stability and avoid stress. In conclusion, tracking finances helps you stay in control, reduce debt, and consistently work toward a brighter financial future. The final step into your financial journey is the 50-30-20 budgeting rule. It is a simple and effective way to manage your personal finances by dividing your income into three main categories. 1. 50% for needs. These are essential expenses that are required for your basic survival and daily living, like rent or mortgage payments, utility bills, like electricity, water, gas, groceries, health, car and home insurances, transportation, which can be car payments, gas, public transit, minimum debt payments like credit cards or loans. The goal is to ensure this category does not exceed 50% of your after-tax income. If it does, consider finding ways to reduce expenses, such as downsizing or cutting unnecessary utilities. 2. 30% for wants. These are non-essential expenses that enhance your lifestyle and bring enjoyment, but they are not strictly necessary. For examples, dining out and takeout, entertainment like movies, concerts and streaming subscriptions, hobbies or leisure activities, shopping for non-essential items like clothes and gadgets, vacations and travel. The goal is to avoid overspending in this category. If you notice it's taking up more than 30%, it may be worth cutting back and redirecting funds to savings or needs. 3. 20% for savings and debt repayment. This portion is dedicated to building your financial security by saving for the future and paying off outstanding debt. Examples are emergency fund contributions, retirement savings, investment accounts, additional debt payments, beyond minimums. Use this category to prioritize financial growth and stability. If you don't have an emergency fund, focus on that first, then move to retirement and investment savings. Steps to implement the 50-30-20 rule. Calculate your after-tax income. Break it down. Multiply your after-tax income by 0.50 for needs. Multiply it by 0.30 for wants. Multiply it by 0.20 for savings or debt. Track your expenses. Use budgeting tools, apps, or spreadsheets to categorize your spending and ensure you're sticking to these percentages. 4th, adjust as needed. If your needs are consuming too much, you may need to reduce wants or increase income to maintain balance. And it's good to know the overall challenges, which are, doesn't fit every situation. If your income is low, needs may consume more than 50%. If it's high, you may save more than 20%. The rule is not detailed. It's general and may not account for unique expenses or financial goals. Now that you understand the basic principles of personal investment and budgeting, I will be sharing more videos on economics and finance. Stay tuned.